Okay, so now that we've done all the things related to theme, we've selected what theme we want, we've changed the header background image, we've changed our title, our site is also named. We're going to go to the Pages tab. And right now there's only one page, so there's no options up here. There's no menu because there's only one page of your website. However, let's add some pages. So let's say I wanted to create some resources page. Now that I have two pages, you can see that this is a brand new page. Now I have the home page, which is here, and I have the resources page. And you can also see both of them here. I'm going to go ahead and maybe you should basically outline what you want your site to have. So what other pages do you want to have there? I know I'm going to have math resources. And I also want to have some science resources. And I'm going to start another page and make them ELA resources. And you can keep going forever and ever, however many you want. Let's say, though, I can see that all of these are now different pages and they all have their own menu link. However, I don't want them to be that way because these are going to be math resources and science resources. So I want these to be underneath it. I want them to be subcategories. So I'm going to click on math and I'm going to drag it until there's a blue outline around resources and then let go. And now it's underneath resources, and you can see it here. So now it's underneath that title. Do the same thing with science, and you can see it disappeared. And watch, you'll see ELA disappear as well. There it is, and now they're all housed underneath the resources tab. Another thing that you can do, let's say later on I figured out, actually, you know what, I want the math to be my homepage, the very first thing that people come to. If I click on make homepage, that will make that the landing spot. Let's say I spend a lot of time formatting and making a page perfect. I can duplicate it. It'll copy all of the formatting, all of the text, all of the images, all of the everything that you used and make a beautiful copy for you. If you go to properties, you can rename it. So maybe I didn't mean to name it in math and I want to call it mathematics or whatever. You can rename your tabs that way. Also in that three little dot menu, you can add a subpage. So maybe I had some science resources and then I wanted to get specific and I wanted to make STEM as a subpage. So you can even have your subpages have subpages, which is kind of fun. Again, actually, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put it in the science one. And maybe you wanted to also have a coding resources for your science or however that worked. And then I think there's one more function. Oh yes, hide from navigation. Very, very handy. So let's say right now I've only created the resources for my math webpage, but I don't have my ELA resources yet. So I'm going to hide it. Right now I can see that I have an ELA folder, but if I go to the three dots and I hide it from navigation, I can still see it. I can still work on the ELA page, but when it's published, no one else knows that it's there. It's no longer in this menu. If I want to have it show up again, I just say show in navigation, and now my ELA shows up again. So it's kind of nice, especially if you want to create stuff in advance for your students. You can create web pages and they won't know that they exist, and then you can suddenly launch them and everyone can see them.